Hello everyone, this is Tony. Welcome back to Trophy Travel Experiences. Today I'm doing a review of the DMZ tour that I took with VIP City Tours in Seoul, Korea. So the DMZ zone is really one of the historically important sites to see when you are in Korea, and I would strongly recommend it in terms of just to get a sense of the history of Korea. So I took this tour. I was recommended by my hotel, the Westin Joseon, and I really was very happy with the tour. It cost about 70,000 won, which is around 80 Canadian dollars, and it's called the Best DMZ Third Infiltration Tunnel Tour with no shopping. They do pickups in the morning at your hotel, so they did pick us up at the hotel. The time was, there's two times. That one goes at 7:30 in the morning, one goes at 10 a.m. in the morning. I would suggest the earlier time because it does get busy throughout the day. Because it was a long weekend, it was really packed. They decided to ask us to kind of get ready earlier, so we were there at 7 o'clock. That was a good decision. So they picked us up from a hotel, then they brought us onto a bus that was about 5 minutes away. The bus is quite nice. It's quite spacious. There's no washrooms on board, but it was quite a nice bus and a comfortable ride, so that was good. So the first thing they go to this, what they call Imjingak Park, and that's about an hour's drive away, and this is when we enter the park. There's a little sign there. So this park has historical significance. It's located on the banks of the Imjin River, and it is right outside the former Gyeonggu train line. And so there's lots of monuments there regarding the Korean War. There's an observation deck we'll take a look at. It was built in 1972 to console those from both sides who are unable to return to their hometowns and their families and friends. And so a lot of people do visit this park, especially in holiday season, to kind of pay homage to those that they can't visit in North Korea. And you'll see there's a Freedom Bridge that we'll look at, but many other sites that you can see at this place. It's a humbling experience. It's a very solemn place. It's not like going to Gangnam, but it's really important in terms of understanding the culture of the Korean people. Our tour guide was Bonnie, and she was quite good. Her English was proficient, and really what I got from her is the idea that really Korea wants to be reunified. There's there's a lot of outside parties that are involved, but to the heart of it, the Korean people really want to be unified, both South and North Korea. That is something that's really on, I think, both sides' minds to become one country again. This is the Mangbaidan Memorial, which enables displaced people from the hometowns located in North Korea to bow down to their parents and family in North Korea as a sign of respect. It's done in many times on holidays, and so this memorial holds a lot of sorrow for many families who can't be connected with their loved ones in North Korea. Couple of short videos showing the monument, and it's a very peaceful place. This is another very meaningful statue. This is two 5-foot bronze women, which are called the Statue of Peace, and they symbolize the Korean women who were enslaved by the Japanese military as comfort women during the Pacific War. So really a solemn reminder of things and sacrifices and sorrow. So it is a place of reflection, this park, but really worth it to go. This is the Peace Train, which represents the last train to cross the border between North and South Korea. It was a military transport that delivered supplies to UN forces following MacArthur's inland push in 1950. And so, again, it's rustic, it's bullet riddled, but it is a memory of a difficult time. And you know, if you think this is just a tourist attraction, it's not. It's a living site that many South Koreans visit on holidays to kind of celebrate their families and to look at the things that have happened in the past. So there is a lot of sorrow in this, and I guess from that sorrow comes the strength of the South Korean people and how proud they are to have rebuilt their economy so quickly. This is the Freedom Bridge, which crosses the Imjin River. It is a former railroad bridge that was used to repatriate soldiers returning from the north. So it does lead, I guess, to North Korea. So again, a bridge of significance, and very solemn and serene to be at this bridge. A couple more videos of the Freedom Bridge and then the actual stop of the peace train that happened before, and a couple of other monuments. One is the Chamorros of Guam Memorial, which commemorates the 1,000 Guam soldiers that served in the U.S. military in the Korean War, who passed away. And then the other one is the Japanese American Korean War Veteran Memorial, which honors all those Japanese Americans who joined American forces to serve in the Korean War. Again, you can see it's quite a serene place. That's why I do suggest going early in the morning before the crowds arrive. And they get you back around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2:30, somewhere around there. It is a full day kind of trip, but it's also subject to traffic. Next, you enter the DMZ and you go to the third infiltration tunnel. There's a theater there and an exhibition hall. So the infiltration tunnels are tunnels that were built by the North Koreans to get into South Korea. Supposedly there's about 20 of them. I think they found about 5, and this is the third one. So no pictures are allowed there. You go down quite about 300 feet underground. You walk down there and you walk back up. Again, this is a site that's of significance. It's not really a happy-go-lucky site. It's not really for Instagram. It's for learning, and a lot of things they don't let you take pictures with, which is really nice, so they can focus on the actual meaning of these sites. So you're in the DMZ, and they schedule appointments. This is kind of the surroundings around there, and then a little bit about the third tunnel. But again, no pictures are allowed. I'm actually not sure if you can actually visit this DMZ region by yourself. I believe you can only go with a tour bus and guided tours, and I think there's around 50 buses that are allowed each day, so there is a limit to it. On the third floor of the DMZ site is the observatory, and you can see across to North Korea, and so that's pretty neat to see it. It's a beautiful lands, and I guess inside that beauty there's a lot of hardship. So in between this, although it looks serene, I'm sure there's a lot of landmines that are in between these two territories, and you can see far out. There's also they have things telescopes and binoculars that you can see the other side, but you'll see this blue tower. That's the tower that is on the North Korean side, and likewise you'll see a white tower in some pictures. That's the kind of flagpole on the South Korean side. And our tour guide Bonnie was talking about how they kept on trying to make each sides taller, and eventually I think the South Koreans just gave up because it's kind of silly, and the North Korean flagpole is higher than the South Korean flagpole. A couple of panoramic videos showing what you can see from the observatory, and as you'll see is coming up, you'll see a blue flagpole and then a white one also. Again, it is an exceptional place to visit, of historical significance, and you just can feel a lot of emotion here. It's a great kind of side trip from all the busyness if you're in Seoul and all the kind of excitement. This is a bit more serene and reflective in terms of the process. So all in all, a very, very worthwhile trip. At the end, they do drop you off to a kind of a Unification Village where you can buy some souvenirs. There was no hard sale on this at all from our tour guide, and so I really enjoyed the tour. Very meaningful, very much worthwhile. So if you are in Seoul, I definitely would recommend doing this tour. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Until next time, safe travels.